Well, morning, fellow zombies. Are we alive yet? Are we awake yet? I'm not. It's Monday morning. 5 o'clock, my God. What the hell am I doing up this early? Well, how about this? Yeah, you're saying it right. If you haven't seen anything crawling around, 5 o'clock in the morning, this is what I got to deal with this morning. The bug war continues. Fuck, there's it raining all over me, literally. I've been fighting these guys for over a month now. I got these cabinets washed out again. It's like twice already this month. No. Take that back. This week. Hasn't been the cleanest. And again, I was just trying to get these damn cabinets cleaned out so Orkin gets over here. They can do their damn job. Yeah, aren't they wonderful? That's what I gotta deal with. Happy Thanksgiving! Have some extra company. Four-legged, multi-legged, crawling. And no, this isn't cowboy coffee. This is my coffee maker. Listen to that sound. Listen to that sound. Isn't that a wonderful sound this morning? Bit of bubbly hot water. Without me trying to get myself burned as hell on this damn thing. Am I having a gale time this morning? Yeah, we're out with these sons of bitches. Basically nearly 3 cupper, just about. And I'm going to turn off the coffee pot. I haven't had this kind of coffee in a while. I had cowboy coffee, or camper's coffee, or survival coffee, however you want to call it. And that is coffee. Just the right strength, just the right sweetness. Just the right amount of lightness. So basically, it's what I've been dealing with for the past month, nearly a half. Situations, well, they're still here. Oh, they're still here. I'm still dealing with it. You know, for a long while, I kept thinking a certain family out there hadn't been able to keep me apprised of what was going on in their family and their lives. Ever since the passage of our own matriarchs, it kind of broke up our family. Passage of my brother, 2018, I don't know if it did the job or not. It made me feel miserable as hell about it. Morning, mamas. I thought you were back in bed. Oh, good Lord, come here. Come here, honey. Oh, come here. She's got to say hello to the public. Say hello to mamas. Mama, say hello to the public. What are you shivering for? I know it's cold. I know it's cold, baby. You trying to be a warm puppy? You're not a live puppy either. I know you're not. All right, come here. I'll put you down. Silly dog. I'll take you out a little while again. I just brought her back in a little while ago. I'm not even live or awake yet this morning, guys. But suffice it to say, take a semester off because of certain emotional systems happening to you. Yeah, I still do the grieving. Still the morning. This is my channel. This is what I do. The Diary of the Grieving named John Weaver on the YouTube. To explain what's been going on for a guy who's been mourning and grieving a great deal, who has the emotional trauma kicking in left and right, and is still surviving in between the emotional trauma left and right. Life throws me. Ugh, my God, he's always about to drop. You guys stay there. This is life. This is reality check. Yes, Orkin Man has been alerted. I've been having this guy come in there for over a month already. We still haven't got rid of these sons of bitches. We gotta clean, really get this place spotless and clean everywhere else in this place. And it's very difficult for me to do that because I am a one-man show who can't afford professional cleaning crew. If I could, I would. But I don't and I can't. So I gotta deal with what I've got. Scrub brush, mops, buckets, sore knees, sore back. Well, they say you're always supposed to get a sore knee and sore back. Not when you got arthritis going in, and not when you got bad feet going in. No, thank you very much. I've been dealing with these things for a hell of a long while. Gets closer and closer to holiday times, and I try to reach out to the families to see if they're still alive and still in contact. I sent a message out already today, early this morning. Let them know that, I'm still out here. Are they still out there? Are they still living? Are they still existing? Are they? Our heart's like hell. I'm struggling for survival. Remember the COVID nightmare that we actually had and still continuing to have? Lingering, but still there. No, I haven't got the damn bug. But one of the lovely after effects concerning about the COVID is this. Nice, lovely account with Amazon. Get me my EBT starches and stuff. Canned fruit, canned meat, canned everything and boxed up. One can actually try to survive on months when one actually has EBT working and Social Security working. Then I can actually honestly try to survive, not live, but survive on canned meat and pasta and rice and vegetables and fruit. I can also survive on bottles of water if needed be. And coffee. Welcome to my world. What? I haven't been to a what do they call them these days? Okay, grocery stores, yeah. What a novel concept. Something of a brick and mortar place that you can actually walk into, grab your stuff, and get out, huh? Is that how it works? I think I remember this once upon a time. I know what liquor stores are, mini marts. It actually has condensed stuff, but I can still get my milk, my eggs, my cheese, a bit of pasta, canned meat, canned vegetables, canned fruit, bottled water, fruit juices. A man can actually try to survive on liquor store or mini mart. I've been doing that too. Says I got a store about 2 miles away. The only place for me to get any substance is either by calling up a taxi service, which they call Dial-A-Ride. It's supposed to be like a mini bus, but it isn't a bus. It's basically a mini taxi, built for bulk. And you have to have an appointment with this. And once you have an appointment, and by the way, this is Kern County, by the way. This is Dial-A-Ride. This is Kern Transit. This is not like dealing with LA County Access. But actually it is dealing with LA Access in a way. This one doesn't differentiate between if you're handicapped or not. They'll take you all. Access is only for handicapped. Physically handicapped. If you're mentally handicapped, you got the regular route. But out here, you got the Dial-A-Ride. You call them up, get an appointment, shove $1, transport yourself up, then $1 back. They're worse than the damn. Well, actually, I'll take that back. Buses are worse. They're more expensive. Especially when you're trying to get the buses out of here from Rosemont all the way over to Lancaster. From Rosemont to Lancaster is about 12, 15 miles from one particular bus stop to another. It's a pain in the ass, but it's there. And here we are, stuck in the desert. Not by choice, by necessity. Can't find any rooms in the inns out in Lancaster or Palmdale, let alone San Fernando Valley. One could afford them, one could. But when one's stuck on disability, good luck, be on the streets, why don't you? No, I'm here. I gotta deal with everything else that's going wrong. A few years back, right after David's death in 2018, I dealt with bed bugs immediately. I said immediately because they moved in during the time he was dying. He dies, I got the bed bugs to deal with. I had a landlord to deal with. And I fought management to keep this roof. And I had to deal with everything else they said to get rid of the damn bed bugs and cook the damn place up 160 degrees. And had to replace a lot of food and clean up a lot of crap. This semester has been harsh because I had to take another time off. I remember doing that in 2018 when David died in September. So I took the fall off and winter was off, so 2 seasons. Well, actually 2 sessions. And I was able to get through it. Barely, but I got through them anyway. Mostly, yeah, been a toll. But I can tell you that I'm getting triggered more often than not. See, the concept in terms of family, with anything and everything related to it. Physical, mental, memories, anything. It's like you got a central hub and everything else radiating around it. And anything in that crosshairs is basically getting targeted and triggered, and I go off again. It only takes the slightest indication, and then boom. It's like pulling a pin out and then waiting for the explosion. Well, my explosion will be the crying and sobbing, heaving. Depression will be the damage afterwards, which nothing gets done. I barely take care of a dog, and after that I barely take care of myself. But I manage, I struggle, I survive. I know a lot of people will be telling me what I can and can't do about it. A lot of positive messages concerning about grieving. Do this, do that, do this, and you'll feel better. No. See, the inclination is for everybody. You want to feel better, so you want to follow everybody, but you don't want to follow the natural path, which is go through the damn shit. Get your ass torn apart by it. Learn to live with it. Learn to deal with it. Learn to live in a world with triggers so I can survive the damn thing without anybody pumping up anything else into my damn system that I don't need or want. I want to remember my family without being freaked out as much, so I have to learn techniques about that one. I'm getting people telling me that I need to get chemically induced one way or another by medical profession or by strangers. And I don't want that either because I've seen how it happens. I've seen how people get addicted to other shit or how it doesn't work with them. My brother, my mother, for a major example. She had been dealing with depression for a hell of a long while. She had to deal with a drug called dopamine. And when you're off the damn stuff, I've seen how the chemical reactions worked. There was no way in hell I was going to be able to get myself addicted to medications. And with my own damn experience with the medical establishment of trying to get me hooked on stuff or actually get me pilled up, stabbed up, sliced up, diced up, and injected, infected, and inspected. I'm saying forget this noise. If I'm going to pass, I'm going to pass. I'll probably suffer as hell. But I'm not going to be doing it without anybody else trying to use me as a damn guinea pig. I know, pride, arrogance, ego. I got sick and tired of it throughout my life. It's one thing to fight off an infection with antibiotics. That's one thing. Or get muscle pains or arthritic spasms on some occasions. Take Tylenol. I get constant pain in my feet. It's neuropathy. Because my feet was tingling a long time ago, but now it's just sore. So I know I got diabetes. I've been eating less. I haven't been taking up on the carbs as much. Trying to get as much meat as I can. I haven't done the produce. Too damn expensive these days, and I still have to go to a store to get it. And if I happen to get a service going, I have to pay an arm and a leg to get it. Hence the canned stuff. Processed, reformulated. Disgusting. But, you know, we lived on canned foods growing up as a kid. Canned fruit. I prefer juices myself these days. This is not showing how I'm fit. I'm not, mentally or physically. It's basically a status report on those people who haven't been experiencing the misery of this channel here and wondering why they're still dealing with the misery of the channel. I know a lot of YouTubers out there who want people to come in there because they want to show how positive and energetic they are, not show them the absolute horrors of it. Misery, pain, agony, real life. But some people say, that's not real life. Yes, it's real life. Let me show you this one. Let me show you this move. Let me show you this thing. You gotta get out. Yeah, well, some people have a life inside. They have a life inside rooms. They want to see what's happening outside. They can go outside. So do I. I take my dog out for a walk. But as for real life right now as it is, this is it. This is my life. This is my real life right now as it is. And if I was on a college campus right now, I'd probably be doing YouTubes showing you what was going on. I have some old videos somewhere buried that I probably would have to dig out and show to people that last semester this was my reactions to it. And somewhere in my flash drives I've got those. I've got to have to get the army out, sort them out, and pop them. Son of a bitch. Fucking dropped on me. Bastards. This is what I got to deal with. This is what I have to deal with right now as it is. This place is quarantined from people. I put up a quarantine away from people. I don't want to get in contact with them because if I got these sons of bitches crawling over me, I'm going to be contaminating people left and right. So if anybody who actually knows where my facility is at, I hate to say this, but don't come. Honest to God, don't come. You can call, you can do video if you need to, you can do video tubes, you can do telecommunications. So the only way you're going to get in contact with me is telecommunications. But actually physically is coming into the door and say, can I come in? No. Well, why not? You want bugs? Literally? All you gotta do is look outside and see the bugs trying to crawl into this place because it's nice and warm. But I wasn't trying to keep this place nice and warm. I was trying to keep this place as Arctic as possible. Unfortunately, I got a temperature and a thermostat that says otherwise. So I got a nice tropical paradise for these bastards. They don't like life very much. They like to hide from the damn thing like crazy. And the doctors, they creep. And this is no Halloween shit. This is real life I'm dealing with right now. See, besides mourning for family and struggling through college, closer and closer to graduation, I have to deal with another shit like this. I'm less than weeks away from getting back into the campus. If I can get a handle on these bastards, then maybe I can concentrate on the school studies more. I'm looking forward to going back over to Antelope Valley. I'm a marauder. What can I say? I've been there for several years. People can try to get the school spirit for maybe about a couple of semesters and get the rah-rah-ree. Me? Shit. I've been going there for almost several years. And got the spirit because I fell in love with the campus and I fell in love with the students, with the instructors. It was a second home. And now I gotta leave this damn place because if I want to continue on with an academic future of any kind, and if I still got funding for this, I mean, if I still have the funding continuing for this thing, I will. But if it stops as an AA degree, then hey, I'm not going to argue. I'll stop. I'll stop and try to find another life goal at that point. But until that happens, I still got to deal with today. And today is I still got cleanup to do in a short while. So I can get this place looking a little better. At least certain areas of this place anyway. And try to keep things as mellow as possible and then cleaned as possible. Which is almost virtually impossible for a guy like me in the first place who likes... Well, I don't like food stains as much. I don't like dog dirt on the ground. I still gotta clean that shit up. What happens when you have a dog anyway and you gotta clean them up? It's a bitch trying to get to the floor. I'll tell you one thing, a power vacuum doesn't... Actually, those power vacuums don't work very much on them. But still, I'm trying to wake up. I'm trying to deal. I'm trying to have coffee. Still in a thermos, but after this, it's whatever kind of breakfast I can squeeze out of a damn pod and get something going without the damn bugs driving me crazy. This is reality. This is life right now as it is. This is the thing I gotta keep dealing with left and right. And no, I don't do the finger pointing on this one. I don't do the finger pointing. I'm not blaming anybody else. Shit happens, you deal with it. I've been dealing with a hell of a lot of emotional issues. So what happens when you grieve? This happens when you lose your loved ones, if you lose your mind. And I'm still trying to regain a lot of it. I'm still trying to retain a lot of it. Hasn't been easy. I've even been going to therapists. Which I found out my insurance company has already kicked me out of one particular therapist. Now they want to see if they can get me outsourced to another therapist. I'm starting to wonder how come I picked out Kaiser in the first place. Because maybe I'm legacy. I should have stuck with that now. Blue Cross sucks. Wasn't quite sure about that now. But again, I still got to travel across the ways. At least if I'm going to be doing any telecommunications with a doctor, or at least with a therapist. If I'm going to do it with a therapist, at least I can do it on a phone or a video. But why not outside, you ask? Good question. There are certain things that happen to a person that I know if it's allowed, then certain patterns are set in. I know it's a behavior thing I still got to get past. Not to mention trying to walk about 1.5 miles to a bus stop, literally. I know, any excuse. Well, you try doing it with my feet, my back these days, and see how you like it. You can use this wonderful touted dial-a ride. Well, unfortunately, their hours suck. When I need to get an early bus going, I have to walk to a bus stop to get to it. Why don't you get a car? Can't afford a car. Can't get a car. Don't have insurance. Can't get insurance. Don't have credit. How's that going? So the stuff that you're probably going to say, I haven't got, access to. So, I'm dealing with what I got. If I have to walk it over there, I'll walk it over there. I've been walking it over there on some occasions to the mini mart to get the stuff necessary. Damn bugs. Yeah. Try sleeping with these bastards. You heard about the horror stories of New York cockroaches? People screaming ill. I have to deal with these sons of bitches. They wake up. Yeah, about 1.5 months. And still they haven't got rid of these sons of bitches. So I have to deal. First starts off with the flies. Now deals with the cockroaches. It's like, is God trying to tell me something like I need to get out of here? I mean, I'd love to get the hell out of here if I had something else to go to. And if I'm going to be going anywhere, I have to make sure my traveling stuff that I bring, or if everything else I'm going to be bringing, hasn't been contaminated by any bugs. And if it has, I'm fucked. Welcome to reality.